In this, we see that this circular relationship between higher education and social class pushes people in these two different directions, what we consider to be a right-wing direction in terms of economics, but a left-wing, culturally cosmopolitan direction in terms of culture. And we see that this is increasingly true, that American politics, at any rate, has been, until recently, defined very much by culture war politics. And so people who reject Republican proto-fascist politics are disproportionately highly educated. And over the last 20 years, 25 years, they have increasingly trended towards the Democratic Party. And that was not true in the past, because the Democratic Party used to, like other social democratic parties, it used to stand for economic redistributive policies that people with higher education generally would not see in their interest. But that's not the case anymore for both economic and cultural reasons. We go to the next slide. The growing class inequality between higher educated people and people without higher education has also then been pushing our politics apart. The growing identification of social democratic parties with cultural issues like pro-immigration, anti-racism, feminism, sex-gender politics, and so forth, has alienated certain nativist sections of the blue-collar working class. And those have, in some cases, joined the far right. You actually have far-right parties in the United States. We just have the Republican Party. It's a far-right party. And so as those blue-collar conservatives have entered, they have pushed those parties in an increasingly hard right direction on cultural politics. And as the higher education folks have increasingly tended towards the Democratic Party and towards the left parties, they have brought with it a consistent set of cosmopolitan cultural views. And what you see is that this has, whereas we used to have more of a pyramid of views around a hypothetical center, now that's becoming increasingly bimodal, that you basically have the right and the left and very little overlap between the two in terms of politics.